everybody. How you doing tonight? Jeff Freeman here with the Curse of Oak Island and Beyond live stream, and I got my co-host John Edwards. John, how you doing?
Hey, Jeff, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good, John.
Great.
So I wanted to give a little update, and I decided to do this one with John tonight. A little update on what's coming up this week on the show. On Wednesday night, we're going to be talking with Wayne Murphy. Tell us a little bit about Wayne and what we're going to be doing, John.
Sure. Wayne's someone that I've been exchanging research with and doing some co-research with. And, my niche is symbology or symbols. And so we've been comparing symbols from Europe, Oak Island, and the site that Wayne has in Wisconsin. And what's really unique about it, Jeff, is there are some matching symbols that I do believe are of significance. Wayne has started, I've given Wayne some pointers in a certain direction, and he's been looking at Native American symbols and icons, and he's really starting to look at the interaction between possible interaction between Native Americans, Canadian Indians, and the Templars and early European explorers like Marquette.
Right. And I think, and Marquette, I see now that's one of the ones that really intrigues me because there's a town up in northern Michigan, the UP where I'm from, that's called Marquette, Michigan. And so I am familiar with him, and that's really intriguing. And I'm really looking forward. Folks, this is going to be a good show.
It's going to be a great show.
You guys have met Wayne Murphy before. He is obviously he's the founder of Team Templar North America. And we've had him on with Gretchen Cornwall and Sean Williamson. And now, because of the research that John and Wayne are doing, and I'm kind of getting involved in myself, we're going to have Wayne coming on. And I'm going to kind of sit back a little bit, and I'll kind of guide the show.
Sure.
But I'm going to let you guys talk about it because I think it's really going to be interesting.
What's very interesting, Jeff, is the evidence is starting to get compelling for me. As you know, I'm more of a conservative researcher, and you have to have provenance. And now that the symbols are in play and the connections, and we have accounts from the Canadian side of the Indians in Canada and the Native Americans here, we're starting to have early accounts of interactions with the Europeans, maybe Templars, and sorting all of that out. And it's the work's becoming fascinating. And Wayne and I have gone back and forth with so much. I hope everyone joins us because it's going to be a blast. It is truly mind breaking when you start reading.
I think so. And I'm looking forward to it. It's
fantastic.
We're going to be that's going to be on Wednesday night. That's August 11th. That's this coming Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to bring Wayne on, and we're going to get into this. Now, obviously, we're going to get into it in much more detail and kind of explore some of the research that John and Wayne have done on this. So, going to be an exciting night. Coming up after that on Friday night, Friday the 13th, we're going to be delving into, John and I are going to be delving into our Beyond Our World, and this is going to be looking at what UFOs and UAPs. I mean, kind of the same thing, isn't it, John?
Yeah. And you and I have talked about this. It's not UFOs anymore. UFOs, I think the government's kind of rebranding everything. UFOs is not the acceptable term anymore. It's UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena. And you've had world leaders start to say, hey, there's something to it. Now that's as much of a tease as I'm going to give, Jeff. But
I know. We've got some interesting stuff that John and I have been working on, and we're going to bring up with let's say prominent people.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it.
Yeah, that's it. We're going to delve into that. That's going to be Friday night, this Friday night, Friday the 13th, coming up. And I think we're going to still do that at 7:30. I believe we're going to kick that off at 7:30. And eventually, as we're going to see what kind of interest this show brings. And we're really hoping that we can bring you guys viewers on with us on this journey, because we'd like to hear from you as well. We might have some interesting people calling in, giving some of their stories. So let's see what we come up with. And we hope you guys will join us. That's going to be Friday the 13th. At 7:30. And I was going to say also that if you haven't, we had a great time last Wednesday night with Court Lindahl. I mean, was that not fascinating to you?
It was. I mean, it's everything I could do to keep up. He was just a powerhouse of knowledge. I tell you what, I consider myself, pretty quick, but he was just on target.
He really was.
It blown away. It was
if
amazing.
you folks have not seen that show, you really need to go check that out. That's on our Facebook group page, obviously still there. It's still out on YouTube and on Twitch TV. And I actually made a podcast of it as well. So it's out on the audio podcast, just about anywhere that you can get podcasts now. We're still waiting on, we still haven't got up on Apple Podcasts yet. It takes like 7 to 10 days, he said. So we're not up on that one yet. And I think there's one more. I'm at a loss for words. I know Spotify's up and Podbean's up. Twitch is up. Yep. Yeah. So there's one of the podcast platforms that Pandora. That's the one. We're not up on there yet. I don't know why, but that's taken some time also. But it will be out there. So if you like to listen and then not watch and see the pictures, you can do that as well on any of those podcast platforms. So be sure to check that out. And if you're out on YouTube, please click that subscribe button for us so that you can see and know about new content when we bring it up on YouTube. And so we really appreciate that a lot. And if you happen to want to support the show, or you do want to support the show, we also have our Patreon channel, JFree906. You can help us support the show. We'd appreciate that very, very much. All right, folks, I think that about wraps it up for me. What do you think, John?
I think it's great. Sounds like a winner.
Yep. So we'll see you all here Wednesday night. That's this coming Wednesday night, August 11th at 7:30. For Wayne Murphy, and I'm going to let John and Wayne take it away. We're going to have a lot of fun. We hope to see you here. All right, bye-bye now.
Take care. Bye.